So, I, as Son will tell you, and Jeffrey will tell you, I record all the classes. So, this is being recorded. You can watch it again later if you want. Yeah, to practice your English. So to get started now I know Jeffrey and Son, you probably know this word already, so don't you say anything, okay? But for the other students, what are these called?
Plus,
Yeah?
minus,
Yeah?
by,
Yeah, it's okay, yeah.
and
Good. So you don't know them. That's good. That's good because it means this class will be useful. Yeah? So that's what we're looking at today. Now let me give you something to get started. Where the heck did I... Okay. Right. This is something I want you all to do together. Just take 1 minute. I'm going to put these here. See that one, that one, that one, that one. And then I got 4 pictures. Okay. I want you to match them. They should go together. You know what I mean? They match together.
yeah.
So you can work together. Let's get moving. See, can we put them together? Very good. You're all very smart. Well done. So, this one with this one, because she's adding. She's getting the total. This one and this one, they multiply. Many. This one and this one because you're sharing. Yeah. And this one minus because it's back 1 hour. Yeah. So, these are very important, not just in maths, everywhere. Okay, you need to know these words. So I think everybody knows this one.
Yes.
And kind of know this one. What's this one? You said, what did you say this one?
Five.
Yeah, that's okay, yeah. What's this one?
minus.
Yeah, what's this one? Great, let's start, okay? So, let's have a look. You can sit back down. So let's look at all the names, okay? You should write this down. We're going to have a look at the names. So what will I do? I'll do this one. Yeah. So, in English, each of these have many names. Many names. I think I heard, yeah, what can we call this one? I think someone said it. X plus Y. But there's more, not just X plus Y. There's another way you can say it. Does anyone know another way? X, something else. Add, very good. X add Y, yeah. You can also say Y onto X. So it's like you have X and you put Y on it, make it bigger. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the last one, the difficult one, it's a little difficult. You could say the sum, the sum of X and Y. Sum. Is this a new word? You know this word? It's new or old? You know this word. Good, but you look confused. You don't say it like this? What do you say? Yeah, the sum of X and Y means add them. Yeah. Yeah. You've heard this before, or this is new? New, yeah. I think most people say this, yeah? Yeah. But you can say any of them. Okay, what about this one? I heard someone say this one earlier. What's this one? Minus, good. X minus y. What else?
X negative y.
Nice try, but no. Can't say that. Negative is a noun.
Yeah.
So we can't use it like this. Yeah.
X equals.
Yeah, what is it? Yes, X subtract y. Good job, Jeffrey. Anything else? Now, what's happening is the next one will be like this one. What I mean is you say it the other way. Y something X. You say it backwards. Do you know what word goes here to say it backwards? No? Like this guy. You say Y from X. Now you have to be careful because it's the other way. You know? You would say like 3 from 10 is 7. Yeah? Tell me, so we have some Chinese speakers, don't we? Who speaks Chinese? You don't speak much Chinese, no? Your first language is Arabic, is it? And your first language? Chinese? So tell me, in Chinese, when you say this, do you say the X first or do you say the Y? Do you say something like X minus Y or do you say something like Y from X? You'd say something like X minus Y. And what about in Arabic? When you say it, do you say something like X minus Y or do you say Y from X?
X minus Y.
Yeah, the same order. Yeah. Any other languages? Just Chinese and Arabic? Yeah. So in English you can do both. You can say X minus Y or Y from X. You can go both ways. Okay. And the last one here, the something of X and Y. Does anyone want to guess what word we could put here? The something of X and Y. Any guesses? What if I give you a little hint? It starts with a D. Oh, good, but no. Nice try. Something like this. Oh, getting closer. We need a noun. No, not this. No. Difference. Ah, yeah, difference. Okay. The difference of X and Y. You say you have something like this in Arabic, the difference of X and Y. But the same idea. Yeah. You don't, it's not common. Yeah, most people say something like X minus Y. Yeah. Okay, good. What about this one? Very good, Jeffrey. X times Y. Yeah. What else can we say? You said 1. You said Y by X. Yeah. What else can we say? Yeah, what's it, Jeffrey? Very good. Multiply. Multiply. X multiply Y. Sorry, M-U-L. Yeah? T, sorry. T-I-P-L-Y. T-I-P-L-Y. Yeah. Oh, are you typing all of this?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. The last one, I wonder if anyone wants to try. Have a guess. Again, it's the something. Whoops. The something of X and Y. What word might go here? Any guesses? It's hard. Yeah, I think this one's a bit too hard. Here you can say the product of X and Y. Yeah? This is a new word. This word has another meaning, doesn't it? Does anyone know its other meaning? Yeah. Yeah. What is it? Yeah. No, I know you know what it is, yeah. Like in a shop or a factory, storage, you know. Yeah. You say, I have a business and my product is computers. Or I have a business and my product is cakes. Whatever, you know. A thing that you make. Yeah. Now this one was hard. I wonder if anyone knows this one. Maybe Jeffrey or Son might know this one. What do you think it is? Do you know this one?
I'm not sure.
That's okay. Jeffrey, do you know this one? Very good.
No.
Divided. Divided by y. Okay, so there's another one here. I'll give you a little clue. I'll help you here.
Over.
Yeah, Jeffrey, you're too smart. X over y. Yeah. Does anyone want to try the next one where you say it backwards? Y something X. Any ideas? No? I think someone told me in China you say it like this. You say it backwards, no? No? Y, yeah. Very good. Y into X. It's not like this in Chinese, no? No? It's more like the first one? Yeah? Or the second one? Yeah. Okay, you will not get the last one, I promise. The something of X and Y. The word here, let me get a different colour. Yeah. Quotient. Yeah. I don't think anyone knows this, right? Quotient, yeah. New word? Yeah. Yeah, new word. By the way, there's actually more words than this. I just wanted to give you the common ones. Nowadays, most people would use the first two, plus, add, minus, subtract, times, multiply, divide, over. You know. And in fact, I think most international speakers, like you, most international speakers would just use the first one, plus, minus, times, divided, you know. Well, most of you didn't know the last one. Why is it different? I'll give you a little clue. It's to do with time. So it's kind of like this, new, old. So the words on the top are more recently used. The words at the bottom are older. So I give you an example. My father is 61. So people of this age in school, they would only say this. So they would say something like 5 from 7 is 2. Now, when I was a child, this confused me because when I was in school, the teacher would say something like 7 subtract 5 is 2. And this, when I was a little boy, this confused me so much because my parents would say it like this, and the teacher would say it like this, and I was confused about where the number should be. You know what I mean? Like, which is first, the 5 or the 7? So the reason for the difference is just age. Older speakers in Ireland and the UK would use the backwards style, you know. So for example, here, most older people would say something like 2 into 10 is 5. Whereas I think we would say, what would we say?
10 divided by...
Yeah, we would say 10 divided by 2 is 5. So it's important that you know that there's a difference because you don't know who you will speak to in the future, right? So you need to know what people could say. Yeah? Okay. Who's the oldest teacher you have? Who's your oldest teacher, do you think? Okay, you have to think about this. Okay. So you should listen to how they say this, if they say it. Okay. But I think, from my family experience, I think you would use this one if you're more than 60 years old. Okay. If you're less than 60, I think it would be more likely the first one. Okay. So you're all less than 60, right? So you shouldn't. You should use the first one. Yeah? Now, just before I continue, actually, I realise I should get your name. So I know 2 of you already. Jeffrey, Son. Your name?
Blair.
Blair?
Yes.
Marwan.
Marwar?
Marwan.
How do you spell that so I can say?
M-A-R-W-A-N.
Marwan?
Yeah.
Okay. Your name? Ken? Ah, that's easy. That's easier. Your name?
Tan.
Huh?
Tan.
Tan.
Tan, yeah. Tan.
T.
T-A-N.
Okay, Tan. Ken, Tan.
Cora.
Cora.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. I can try to remember this. I only have you 1 hour a week, so I might forget by next week, okay? Now, we're going to play a little game to practice our vocabulary. Do you all have this written down? You all have this in your notebook? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to play a little game, and I wonder if anyone knows this game. Does anyone know this game?
Yeah.
You know this game. Good. Anyone else? Do you know this game? So Marwan, explain this game. How does it work?
5 by 5.
Yeah, so
boxes.
you have boxes. Okay, good.
Maybe 5 by 5.
Maybe 5 by 5. Yeah, okay.
You try to complete one line.
Good. Yeah. How do you complete one line? What happens? Oh, wait. What's in these boxes?
Number.
Number. So there might be like 2, 10, 6, 1, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Then what happens?
But must be equal number, specific number.
Yeah, they're all specific numbers. So like this could be 4, 20, whatever. Yeah. Then what happens?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, then what happens is I say a number. So I might say 10. And if you have 10, you cross it. So then maybe I'll say 6. Then maybe I'll say 5. Oh, no 5. Okay. And you keep crossing. Cross them all. And then when they're all gone, you say, what do you say when you have them all gone?
Bingo.
Bingo. And the first person who says bingo wins. Okay, so you see, I have my bingo card here, but I'm going to change it a little bit. I'm not going to say 5. I'm going to say 2 plus 3, which is 5. And then you can cross out 5. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah? Now tell me, do you want to use your notes or do you want to try without your notes? How do you feel? Do you think you need to have your notes or do you think you can do this without your notes? You want your notes? Yeah? What do you think? Do you think you can remember these words or do you think you need to have them in your notes? First time notes. Okay, okay. So you can keep your notes, all right? Okay, let's and remember, first one who says bingo wins. I'll have to think of what prize to give you next week. Maybe some chocolate or something. Right, okay. They're all the cards are different, so take any card, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, take a bingo card. Just one. Yeah. Alright. Take a card. Take a card. Take a card. There you go. Just one. No two prizes. And then take a card. Okay. Right. Are you ready? Let's see. So, I'll say everything twice. I'll say everything 2 times. Okay, so if you miss it, bad luck. I'm going to say everything twice. What's wrong, Jeffrey? You ready?
It's plus. This is plus.
Yeah?
Plus.
Which, this one?
Yeah.
Ah, but I'm going to say it. So, for example, okay, let's not, just example. I say 5 minus 1. What's 5 minus 1? 4. Now check your card. Who has 4? So if you have it, then you cross it out.
Have 4.
If you have 4, you cross it out, yeah. You put an X. Then, when you have all X's, then you say bingo. Do you understand, Jeffrey? Everybody understand? Are you sure?
When I say bingo?
You say bingo when they're all gone.
Okay.
You need all the numbers. Yeah? Are you sure everything's okay? Do you not have this game in China? No! You don't? Really? Oh, okay.
I do that game before in the student accommodation.
Yeah, it's very popular here.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah, just write it on the paper, put an X, yeah.
So we don't have it, but I hear it.
You heard of it?
Yeah.
If
Okay,
you have
so-
the food mart, you can get the beer.
Ah, that's what they were doing, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. I'm not going to give you beer as the prize, no. I might give you chocolate, perhaps.
Oh.
So this is not this is a UK Ireland game, American game. This isn't a Chinese or what home country? Saudi?
Oman.
Oman. So they don't have this game in Oman then. All right, interesting. Okay, right. Are we ready to start?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one. Okay. 5 add 10. 5 add 10. Okay? 4 onto 10. 4 onto 10. Okay? 13 what?
Sorry.
Yeah?
I know this thing.
Oh, what's wrong?
Please say again.
Oh,
Sorry.
I said I can't say again. Okay, just this one time. I'll say the last one again. 4 onto 10. Okay, that's it. Right, now continue. 13 subtract 2. 13 subtract 2. Okay. The quotient of 5 and 5. The quotient of 5 and 5. Okay. 4 times 2. 4 times 2. Okay. The difference between 18 and 9. The difference between 18 and 9. Okay. 3 by 2. 3 by 2. Okay. 16 divided by 4. 16 divided by 4. Okay. The product of 1 and 5. The product of 1 and 5. Yeah. Okay. 1 multiply 7. 1 multiply 7. Okay. 1 from 11. 1 from 11. Okay. 9 over 3. 9 over 3. 13 minus 1. 13 minus 1. The sum of 10 and 3. The sum of 10 and 3. 2 into 4. 2 into 4. Okay. 8 plus 8.
Bingo.
Who's- You first? Okay. Congratulations. I shall bring you some chocolate next week. Now, how many numbers? Ken, isn't it? Yeah, your name's Ken, isn't it? Yeah, how many do you have left? 3 numbers left. Okay. And how many numbers did you have left?
6.
You had 6 numbers left. Okay. And Cora, how many numbers did you have left? How many?
2.
Only 2. Okay, fine. Yeah, fine. Jeffrey?
Bingo.
Too slow. Yeah, okay. Son?
1.
Okay. And how many did you have left?
1.
1, okay. Now, I have bad news. I actually said all the numbers. So, if you missed a number, it means you didn't hear me. Okay? So let's go through the answers again, and we can check. So the first one was 5 add 10. What's the answer?
15.
15. Okay, good. The next one was 4 onto 10. What's the answer? 14. Good. The next one was 13 subtract 2. 11. Good. The next one was the quotient of 5 and 5. 1. Good. Oh, that's okay. You're not supposed to have all of them. Yeah. The next one was 4 times 2. 8. Yeah. The next one was the difference of 18 and 19. 18 and 9. 9. Okay. The next one was 3 by 2. 6. The next one was 16 divided 4. 4. Okay. Not 2. The next one was the product of 1 and 5. 5. Good. The next one was 1 multiply 7. Which is?
7.
Oh no! 1 multiply 7? 7.
7.
Yeah. Yeah, really? Look, Cora, 1 multiply 7 is 7. Yeah? Okay. Next one. 1 from 11. 1 from 11? 10. Okay. What's wrong? What did you think it was? What did you think it was, Cora?
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'm sure. 1 from 11 equal 10. Yeah? Cora?
Are you sure? 12.
No, not 12. No.
Not 12.
Not 12. No, no. Not 12. No, 10 for sure. We're all happy with 10? Yeah? 10's okay? Right. Next one. 9 over 3. 3. 13 minus 1. 12. The sum of 10 and 3. The sum of 10 and 3?
What that mean?
What's that mean?
13.
The sum of 10 and 3. 13. Yeah. 2 into 4. Oh, no. No, no, no. 2 into 4? 2. And 8 plus 8? 16. Now, do you have all the numbers now? Yeah, you should have all your numbers, yeah? Yeah? Okay. Cora, is this okay for you?
Is 20? No, 20.
No, 20. You have a 20.
Yeah.
Did we say?
20.
Which number are you missing?
12.
12. 12. We said 12, didn't we?
Sorry.
Yeah, 12 was 13 minus 1.
Minus 1.
Yeah, 13 minus 1. 12. Yeah. Maybe you missed that one. Do we have all the numbers?
Yeah.
Is anybody missing a number still? You have them all now?
Yeah.
That's okay? Yeah? Alright, okay. Okay, that was intense. Right, let's continue. So what I want you to do, I want you in pairs, so you might have to turn and talk to the other two. I would like you together to give me, how many do I want? Yeah, I want you to think of 4 examples. 4 examples of using these words in life. Okay? So I'll give you one example. Maybe you might say, you could say something like, let's see, this one here, divided. You could say something like, an example would be, the bill is 10 euros for 2 people. So we can divide. You know? Yeah, 10 divided 2 is 5. Yeah. So I want you to think of 3 or 4 examples of where you could use these words. Okay? And you can do this together, and then I'll ask you. So you two can think of 4 examples, and then you two can think of 4 examples, and maybe you can turn around and give me 4 examples then. Yeah. Huh? Come on, put it together. Turn, yeah.
Okay, we can do
In English, of course.
yeah.
Work together. Oh, you're all so quiet. You should be talking together, thinking of examples together. I don't need 4 examples from each. I need 4 examples for both. So maybe, you could give 2 ideas and you could give 2 ideas. Yeah. Okay, you're writing them down. Okay.
Teacher, what's the difference between the fee and the charge?
It's not really a difference.
That's like share the charge or share the fee. Which one will you choose?
Either. It's fine, both's fine.
Both.
Both can be used, it's fine, yeah. Yeah? Are you working?
Yeah.
No dictionary. Okay.
How to spell the equal?
EQUAL. Okay, how are we doing? Have we got, how many examples do you two have, Marwan and Ken? Yeah. How many examples do you have? One each. Okay, fine. Yeah. Cora, how many examples do you two have?
Oh, sorry. Please give me 2 minutes.
Sure. How many examples do you have now? 0? 1?
1.
One. Okay. And you guys? How many examples do you have?
1.
Okay. If I can get at least 2, that would be great. At least 2.
I think I passed clue 3.
Okay. Oh, you're all so quiet. Do you not like working together? You don't like talking? You're too shy. Okay, let's have a look now. Jeffrey and I forgot your name already. Blair
Yes.
and Son. How many examples do the three of you have?
I have 2.
You have 2. You have 1. Blair? Okay. How many examples do you two have?
2.
Okay, and then how many examples do you have?
2.
Okay, so I'll ask each person, just give me one example from your group. Okay, so we'll start with you. You can give me one example, Marwan, and then Ken, you can give me one example then. Okay, so what was your, give me one example, Marwan. Everybody listen.
This shoes cost 15 euro and the tax is 4 euro.
Good.
So I add.
Good. So you add the tax.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, Ken?
The display screen is 120, but we have 2 people, so we can divide it
Good. So we can divide by 2. Good.
by 2.
Okay, Corna?
Sorry, I don't finish.
That's okay. What do you have?
I have 2 meals reset.
Is that my physics students? Give me one. Give me 1 minute, physics students, and you can come in.
Sure.
All right, go ahead. What are you saying? You have 2 bills.
Resetting me.
Huh? Oh, you're a new student. Wait, which group are you in? Are you with these guys? So, where have you been?
I go to the bank.
Well, don't bother sitting down because we're about to finish. Okay. We'll just finish there. It's okay. All right. So we'll continue with this next week. I'll ask Cora first next week for your example, okay? And then I'll ask you guys next week. All right. I think you're in a different room now, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
very difficult for me.
Practice. You have 1 week to think of an example. All right. You can go. You can go. Whoops.